Good night, itchy eyes. Good night, sudden sneeze. Good night to your symptoms of allergies. Zysol is the allergy medicine you take before bed. It provides powerful relief while you rest your head. Not just all night, but all the next day. Zysol keeps working, keeping allergies at bay. And without those annoying symptoms disturbing your rest, you can wake up the next morning feeling your absolute best. Remember, be wise all, take Zysol. At night.
This message is sponsored by Greenlight. With school out, summer is the perfect time to teach our kids real-world money skills they'll use forever. Greenlight is a debit card and the #1 family finance and safety app used by millions of families, helping kids learn how to save, invest, and spend wisely. Parents can send their kids money and track their spending and saving, while kids build money confidence and skills in fun ways. Start your risk-free Greenlight trial today at greenlight.com/Spotify. That's greenlight.com/Spotify.
This episode is brought to you by LifeLock. Between two-factor authentication, strong passwords, and a VPN, you try to be in control of how your info is protected. But many other places also have it, and they might not be as careful. That's why LifeLock monitors hundreds of millions of data points a second for threats. If your identity is stolen, they'll fix it, guaranteed, or your money back. Save up to 40% your first year. Visit lifelock.com/podcast for 40% off. Terms apply.
The host is Janelle Reyes, and you can
No,
also,
that is not my name.
You can.
My name is Janelle Delancey.
Oh well, I'm sorry.
Janelle Reyes died.
Okay, well, can you play the Couch Chronicles on TikTok? If you look it up, you can follow that person.
Okay.
I don't know who that person is.
I don't know who Janelle Reyes is
came out
at
right
all.
now. I don't know who that person is. That just came out. I know. She hurried up and checked me.
Right. That is not my
She
name.
hurried up and fixed it. Calm down, bro. You could break it.
I don't go by that name at all.
Strong hands.
That girl died.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Wait. No, we don't want to cancel.
Shout out to everybody that's already tuned in. I see you guys. Without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get it started. I don't need much of your time. We're going to do 30 minutes today of Fuck Fentanyl. So let's get into it.
For the Couch Chronicles, where there ain't no fucking limits.
Every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 8 Central Time. You don't never want to miss a couch. And now we're live every Wednesday and Friday from 9:30 a.m. Central Time. That's every day of the week. Yeah, tune in. You don't want to miss this shit. It's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no what? I know you said it.
I am infinite.
That's not on. My husband.
I am on a different time. Problems in my vision now. You can never understand. You don't understand how the world is different, y'all. Somehow the world is changing right before our eyes. Yeah. The film that's I'm slowly filling just with every lie that they told to us. And they know that we waking up and gonna stay woke. Yeah. So be bold and forget about the things they once told. They think we stupid, so they do it to us. Ain't no disputing every day the truth revealing to us. But that's if you wanna see it. This shit is crazy, so you don't wanna believe it. So you ignore it 'cause it's easy. And that's good for them. Another motherfucker dumb in the hood for them. Thinking that you winning, you been old, man. Eating what they feeding, now you snowed, man. I am on a different time. Problems in my vision now. You can never understand. You don't understand how the world is different, y'all. Somehow the world is changing right before our eyes. Hey. The veil that's up slowly failing just with every lie that they told to us. And they know that we're waking up and gonna stay. And we're gonna say, whoa, whoa. So be bold, just be bold.
And then when we find out, the only thing they can say is, oh,
We didn't know.
oh, we tried to tell you. No, you didn't.
You didn't try to tell us anything. You guys wanted to poison us.
Exactly. Exactly.
That's what you came to do.
Exactly. Y'all come on in. It's the Couch Chronicles where it ain't no fucking limits. I got my girl on the couch, hog shooter. Period. Hey.
Big love to all y'all.
Period. Now, before we get started, I do want to give a moment of silence for the people who didn't make it here today for whatever reason.
Yes.
There are some people who didn't make it here for mental health reasons, domestic violence reasons, car wreck, just whatever. So let's give this moment of silence for the people that we can remember that aren't here today. Thank you. Today is Fuck Fentanyl, and like I said, I don't need much of your time because you don't need a lot of time to tell people to get the message across. So I got my girl here today, and she actually has a story that she wants to share on behalf of Fuck Fentanyl. So today is Fuck Fentanyl. If you've lost anybody from fentanyl, my heart goes out to you. Also, I got a name to share.
So I'm going to start my story.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
TJ.
my name is Tonka, as y'all know. A lot of y'all know me from the penitentiary or whatever. I've been out for 8 years now, going on 9. I started doing fentanyl in 2023 when my mother passed away and went to, my mom passed. And the only thing that I could do was run out of the hospital, and I wanted to die with my mom, you know, at the time. I didn't know what to think. Like, my world just, I didn't know.
So
I ran in.
I'm sorry. So you, because not a lot of people choose to do fentanyl.
No, they don't. I didn't choose to do it.
Okay, you didn't choose to.
No, I was hurt. Like, I didn't even know what fentanyl was then. I ran out of the hospital, and I happened to be running out of the hospital crying, terrified, you know, just, I wanted to feel numb, if that makes sense.
Yes.
So I ran into a guy that was selling fentanyl, and I got some fentanyl, and first I started taking the pill, and then I started smoking it. As I started smoking it, it progressed. I started snorting it. It made me very delusional. I would nod out anywhere. I didn't care where I was at. I would nod out. If I was driving, I'm nodding out. I would be sitting somewhere and talking normal just like this, and I'm out. You know, like, it was just, I just wanted to die, but it made me feel like, there was nothing that could help me at the time there was nothing that could help me at the time to ease the pain that I was going through. I just wanted to be with my mom. So
when you first started doing fentanyl, did you try to shake it? Is it once you found out what it was?
I didn't. I did love the feeling. I liked the way that it made me feel. It made me I didn't feel anything, you know, it made me numb. Now I didn't like I stayed on it for 6 months. When I was coming off of it and all, it was like coming off of heroin. It made me sick, you know, like, literally I was having withdrawals, like, and I had to do it on my own. Like, it just, I don't know, like, then towards the end of it, they started mixing it with other stuff. It was killing people, like, making them foam at the mouth.
At any point in time, and for the ones that's in TikTok that just joined, today is Fuck Fentanyl on the Couch. I do this every month. At any point when you started taking fentanyl, did you at any point think, oh my God, I can die from this?
Not really, because in the beginning, like I said, I was looking for anything to numb me to let me go be with my mom. You know, so it didn't matter to me. But towards the end of it, when my sister, her name
got a
is...
comment on TikTok. It says, I'm struggling till this day, still addicted now. Is there any advice you can give me?
Yes, baby girl, there is.
Yes.
Please reach out to us. DM me or the Couch Chronicle. DM us, and yes, I will help you, baby.
And I want you to know that even though you're in the middle of your addiction,
we still love you.
We
and we're
still love
here
you,
for you.
And don't ever and I had to go through this firsthand. I was never addicted to fentanyl, but I was with somebody who was addicted to drugs, and I had to realize that you have to be patient when it comes to releasing yourself from a drug. You know, because at any point, anything can trigger you. Yes. And I don't want anyone to ever feel like, oh, I can't talk to her because she's going to tell me how stupid I am for relapsing. Yes. And you are not stupid for relapsing. You're not stupid for being a drug addict. You are just going through it. And guess what? You will get out of it.
I can honestly say that you can't be stupid for relapsing, because one and two for sure, you're not an addict if you don't relapse. Right. That's the truth. Every addict is going to relapse. I don't care if you're relapsing. It can be anything that you're addicted to. Anything's addictive out here in this world. Driving, sex, gambling.
Matter of fact, I wasn't addicted to drugs. I was addicted to masturbation. And it was a real addiction. Like, no, you laughing. It was so bad that whenever I finally let it go, I couldn't believe how open my mind became. So my advice to you is to please don't ever get discouraged thinking that you're going to be looked at or judged by everyone, because not everybody is out here to judge you.
And not everybody knows what you're going through. And they've never been in your shoes. And there are some people out here that do want to help. You said you want help so bad, but you're scared. I want to pray for you. And I think you need prayer right now. And I think after this broadcast, if you don't mind, you don't have to tell us your name. You can send us your number. Yes, I have a hotline. It's 404-666-5906. We're not the police. We're not here to turn you in. We don't do any of that. We did too much time, baby. I did 12 years penitentiary. Yeah, I did 9. She did 9. And we are here to tell you that we are out here for outreach to help. Yes. Because we know what it's like. You know what I'm saying? We've lived in the streets. We know what it's like. So, I mean, there was addiction on the yard. There's a lot of people that don't want to accept or don't want to ask for help because they don't know who to trust. And you took the first step by even admitting it, though. And we love you for that. Yes. I thank you so much for that. And even if you're still in the middle of your addiction, guess what? You are more than welcome to come share your story on the couch, because there's other people that are out there right now that's struggling just like you that want to hear your story. Yes. So whenever you're brave enough, baby, please come share your story. Even if you're high or not, we don't. Yep. We accept you however, baby. It doesn't matter. Exactly. Because we still love you. Exactly. But needless to say, on fentanyl, it is really hard to get off of. It's not easy to get off of. It's not as easy to get off as methamphetamines would be, just like alcohol. Alcohol and fentanyl are the 2 worst drugs that you can ever detox from. Promise you. And they are the worst detox. When you're coming down off them, they're the worst detox that you can ever go through. And they can kill you coming off of alcohol and fentanyl detoxing. Right. If you're not being treated and when you're going through detox, like my husband can tell you personally himself what he had to go through whenever I had to detox to get my son back from CPS. Right. Now, and I want to pause on that. In that moment, was that what helped you get sober? It did, because I'll tell you the story of that moment. The moment that I got sober was My son was born February 9th, 2024. I got sober because I got drunk on 2 months after he was born, and I was plastered. Like when I stood up, I hit the ground because I hadn't drunk in so long because I was pregnant. So I was like, I'm gonna go out and party, you know. Took it overboard. So when I took it overboard, my friends Ubered me home, and I turned around and hopped in my car as soon as they dropped me off because they kept my son, you know, and it was my first baby, and I need my baby. I don't care how drunk I am, I want my baby, you know. So I get back in the car, in my car, because they have my baby, looking out for me, you know what I mean?
Right.
So I get in the car, and on Broadway Extension here in Oklahoma City, I got on the highway by McDonald's, and I wasn't even 5 minutes on the highway. I was on the phone with my husband, and I was talking to him, and I was racing, flying to get there. I was, speed racing.
Right.
But no, I wasn't racing nobody. I was just trying to get there, you know?
80 and a 60 ticket.
Yes. That's what I was doing. And I promise you, whenever I hit the bank of the highway, I hit it 4 times. I hit back and forth and spun around. And I hit the middle of on this side, I was going that way. I faced this way. All my airbags came back. They burned me. And all I could do, my head was busted. My face was all bruised. I had bloody nose, everything. Black eyes. All I could think of was my baby. I looked in the back seat, and his car seat wasn't there. I tripped, and I was looking around for my baby out on the highway. I was sad. I was crying. I was looking for him. I hopped over the wall, and I took off walking. I didn't know where my phone was at. I lost contact with my husband. This lady picked me up because I guess she had seen me wreck, and she picked me up. And I told her, I need to go find my baby. I need my baby. I need my baby. And she said, who can we call right now? And I gave her my husband's name. And, he located where our son was at. Because I told him he knew who I was with that night. So if it wasn't for him locating where my son was at, that's where I was on my way. But thank God that my son wasn't in the car, because he wouldn't have made it through that impact that I went through. He would have never made it. And that's what made me get sober. And I went home and I told my family, I need help. I have an addiction and I need help. I need to go detox and I want to get sober, because that could have been my baby's life that is innocent, and that scared me, I don't know. And I was reckless, and I can be the first one and admit it that I was reckless driving like that. And it's not okay. It's not. It's not. You can drive and drink if you want to, but don't drive and drink with no innocent baby, because them babies have they're innocent. They don't have no control. They can't protect themselves. And that's what made me sober up, because if I would have lost my baby, come here, Karma. If I would have lost my baby, I wouldn't know what to do to this day. And I'm battling right now. I just got out of ICU a couple of days ago. Don't look like it, but I did. And I had a stroke and everything, in a wheelchair. I'm supposed to be on oxygen right now. It's right here beside me.
Now, I do want to pause. Do you feel like your health issues stem from when you were on fentanyl?
I feel like I feel like all this is coming back from drugs and alcohol. Yes, it does. It has a big toll on your body, because when you stop doing it all, your body is so used to having all them chemicals inside of you. So then whenever your body doesn't have any of them chemicals, it doesn't know what to do. It doesn't know how to function, because it's never functioned without the chemicals, if that makes sense. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, with that being said, I'm a very bad alcoholic, but that's what made me get sober was my baby. And, he was 2 months old, and I went to rehab in Lawton, did 60 days inpatient, detoxed with my husband a month before I went to inpatient. My baby was 3 months old when I went into inpatient. But it was also through CPS too, but I was going through inpatient myself before CPS stepped in. And then when CPS stepped in, when my baby was 3 months old, like when I was in rehab, it was structured, and they only brought him once a week, and I was still breastfeeding, and I only got to see him for an hour, you know, and like that right there, it just, I don't know how other moms are, but that tore me apart. Like, he would go to sleep, like, to me, it made me feel like he knew that it was about to be the ending of our visit, you know, and he would always go to sleep. And so, I mean, it's a lot of things that really opened my eyes. And some people feel like they don't have anybody or they don't have nothing out here in the world to live for. But I promise you, you do. There's people out here that do love you. Regardless if you feel like they don't, there's people out here, if you reach out to them, that will help you and that do love you. There really, really is. And I love every addict. Sober or not, I'm there for y'all.
Yeah, period.
And I support y'all.
No.
Actually, my shirt says, tough as a mother and stronger than my addiction.
Period.
And that's what I stand for.
real.
Yeah.
That's so real. Let me ask you, did any of the time where you were addicted to fentanyl and alcohol, did it affect your relationship with your husband and your family?
Yes, it did. As a matter of fact, it broke me and my husband. We separated for 8 months when I was pregnant because he comes from a military.
They love that shirt.
Thank you. He comes from a military family, and he did 17 years in the military. To me, we're in two different worlds. I grew up in the ghetto, the hood, been to prison, you know, rumptious. I was a hoodlum.
Yeah.
It's neat to say. But with that being said, like, I was in the streets, you know what I'm saying? And he graduated university, he's Marines. He does not deal with drinking because he grew up with that, you know what I'm saying? So he knows what it does to your body. So anyways, so with that being said, I wouldn't stop drinking when I was pregnant. So he showed me, if you're not gonna stop drinking, I can't be with you. You can drink all you want to, but you're not gonna drink in front of me while you're pregnant with my baby. If I have something to do with it. So the only thing I can do is get you away from me because I don't know what else to do because I can't stay here and watch you drink while you're pregnant. Even if it wasn't my baby, I can't watch you drink while you're pregnant. And I don't like being around alcohol. Yeah, it tore us up. He left me for 8 months. And he showed me, you know what I'm saying? And it was because I wouldn't stop drinking because I would come home, I would beat him up, I would argue with him all the time, I would put my hands on this man. He's never put his hands on me.
Question, was the reason, now I know this.
It would because he would not buy me alcohol. I would get mad because, you know, he controlled the money. But when I want to drink, I want to drink. And when you tell me no, oh yeah, I'm finna trip. I'm tripping out on you. And I'm either going to get my way or I'm going to pick an argument so that I can leave to go get my way. If that makes sense.
And I know that probably put a toll on the relationship too, because when you're in your addiction, you don't realize how angry or how mean you get.
And I didn't. I never, and you know what, Janelle, that opened my eyes up whenever I was in rehab, because when you go to rehab, it opens your eyes up to a lot. And when I was in rehab, it opened my eyes up because, you know, you got to make amends with people that you've hurt, especially when you're doing the 12 steps. And I don't care how many times you got to do the 12 steps over and over and over. I promise you, I've been doing the big book for almost 2 years now, and I'm still not past step 5. And the reason why is because I can't come to terms to want to be, I can't admit to a lot of the stuff because I know that the wrongs that I've done, you know what I mean? I don't know how to say this.
Well, first tell everybody what step 5 is for the ones that don't know.
Step 5 is that, what is that? Is that coming to terms with yourself or your inner self? I don't know, but I think I was on step 4 or 5, but either one of them. I know I didn't get past 3 or 4.
Mm-hmm.
That's as far as I got. Because I didn't want to sit down and write down all the wrongs that I've done to people.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want to face all the hurt that I did to people. Because I know that I've hurt a lot of people that was opening new wounds, that was pouring salt on the wounds, if that makes sense. And I wasn't ready to open them wounds again, you know what I mean? Because I shut them wounds off. But I made amends with my husband, you know what I'm saying? I made amends with my son, and my baby don't even know nothing about what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
But I got a book for him when I was in rehab. I wrote to him every day when I was in rehab, apologizing to him and making amends with him, because he's going to know when he gets older if I'm here, if I'm gone. You know, like, I did that for him. And I wanted him to know that he saved my life from doing drugs and alcohol. He's the reason why I have really stopped. Because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have stopped, and I wouldn't have cared to stop. Because I come from a drug and alcohol family. You know what I'm saying? So it's nothing new to me. Like, it's the everyday thing. It's normal to me. So if it wasn't for that baby, and I will show you guys him in just a minute, if I can get his attention. He busy right now. But my baby has brought so much joy into my life, and it broke a lot of relationships that I had to build back and get my trust back with my husband. I had to get my trust back with my parents. You know, I had to show them that I was really done drinking, because, you know, being in your addiction, oh, I'm sorry, I'm done, I'm not going to do this no more, I'm not going to do that. But, you know, we're lying to ourselves and to them just to go back to our addiction, to get it back, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? And, I mean, in all actuality, it's not worth it. It's not, you guys. It's not worth it, because you've did it for too long, and it's just the same result, the same outcome. You're not getting anything different from it. And you're chasing something that you've been chasing for years, and it's not coming back.
Now, is
so
fentanyl
just
different now than it was back then?
Fentanyl is a whole lot worse than it was back then. Yes. It's a whole lot worse. It's, yeah. I mean, just, if you was to barely even touch a little bit of that powder and get it on your fingers, or if my son was to just touch a little bit, that's in your system. And it could kill you. It just, I mean, it can kill you, and you don't even know it, because if you don't know how to breathe, and whenever your chest is getting tight and you start going off and you start needing that, you don't know how to control that breathing, and you don't know what to look for, you're going to die. You are going to die. And that's how a lot of people have die, because they don't know. They're putting too much into their body, because they keep going to it more and more. They're trying to get more and more higher. And you can't get any more higher than you already are. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, you just can't. Just like when you're drunk. You can't get no drunker than you already are. So there ain't no use in keep on drinking. Put the bottle down and go to sleep. And try it over again. Exactly. Instead of being out in the streets doing dumb stuff when you're drinking and trying to fight and trying to do all this old crazy stuff. It's just crazy.
What is sober life like now for you?
It's amazing to me. I love being sober. I do. I'm a more social person. I know when I was in my addiction, I was an isolator. I liked to be by myself. I didn't like being in public. Now I like to go out and do things. Like I like to travel. I like to go out. You know, like I'm not afraid to be in public. I'm ready to go to public. Let's go, let's go.
Right, right.
I'm ready to get out there.
Facts.
Night or day.
Facts. Now, for anybody that might be watching that may have lost somebody from fentanyl, or that may be losing somebody from fentanyl because they can't help them get off of it, what are some encouraging words that you can give to them?
All you can do is, just be there for them. Don't ever turn them down. Don't ever, when somebody's in their addiction, don't ever beat them down. Don't ever turn on them, because that's what makes them go deeper and deeper into it. Just love them. Regardless, we all know what addiction does to us. Just be there for them. Pray for them. Just check on them. No, you don't have to have them living with you. No, you don't have to go out there and deal with their bull crap. I'm not saying doing any of that. Just pray for them when they reach out to you. Just reach out and pray for them. Love them. You know what I'm saying? And, that's all I can say to do is to be there for them. And, just pray for them. And hope and pray that they get better, because that's all we can do, you know what I mean? Yeah. And if you are losing somebody from fentanyl, just look at that person that you're losing from fentanyl. And if you are on drugs or whatever, look at what it can do to you. Yeah. And pray over that person. Right. Because hope and faith, and I promise you, and believing in God, no matter what you go through in life, God can pull you out of any situation that you're in.
Braden Foster said, even if you relapse, don't count it as a failure. Just to try to stay sober longer the next time. It would be worth it in the end. And anyone struggling, you're not alone in this battle. Thank you so much, Braden.
Thank you.
Because that's
so
so
much.
real.
And
it's I've been around so many people.
You can actually pull people up on your TikTok. You know that, right? Mm-hmm. So, if he wants to come on there, he could talk if you want him to. Right. But
I just, even in prison, I was real close to one of my friends. I'm talking about, very addicted. And I watched the transition of her going from, hey, to being so, because she's so high. Mm-hmm. But anytime that she was in her, we called it in your highness. Anytime she was in her highness, I would never be like, girl, get the fuck away from me, you high. But everybody else would. Which is the reason why she used to always cling to me when she would get high, because I'm not going to beat you up. But I'm also not going to be like, girl, yeah, keep on doing that. But I'm not going to beat you the fuck up. We ain't doing that. I love my people.
And I can honestly vouch for that, because she was like that with me in the penitentiary. There's more drugs in the penitentiary than there is in Little. And her spouse was even like that with me in county, Like, she knew when I was high. And she knew when people, and she would come and check on me, just like her spouse would, and it's just like, but I'm glad that I have beaten out all of that addiction.
Yes, I'm so
if I
proud
can
of
beat
you.
it, anybody can beat
Yes.
it. And I have faith, and I have belief.
And I'm proud of all of you all.
I promise y'all, I believe and I have faith for all of you guys that are struggling in your addiction, that you guys will beat this and that you guys will overcome it. I believe that, and I claim that for you guys. Yes. In the name of Jesus, I claim that for all of y'all.
Period. I thank you so much for being on the couch, sis.
You're welcome.
Sharing your story.
And I would like to do the recovery prayer with you guys. So, are you about to close it down?
Yep.
Okay, so if you guys
hey, Red.
If you guys want to pray the serenity prayer for the ones that are struggling and the ones that didn't make it and the ones that are still in their addiction. Right. Let's give a moment of silence and then do the prayer. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Amen. Keep coming back, because it works if you work it.
And y'all know I do Fuck Fentanyl every month. Miss Krista the doll, thank you so much for being in. I was just speaking about your brother earlier today. I'm going to be posting his picture as well. If you guys have lost anybody and you would like their picture and name posted, please send me their information. I'm going to post it today. Fuck Fentanyl. We don't fuck with that shit. And if you've been addicted to it, come speak out, because your story can help somebody. What you said today could help change somebody's mind right now.
Yes.
Thank you for sharing.
And
Seriously.
I hope and pray that you guys do. I hope I touched somebody. I know I did. And I just pray and hope for all of you guys that are still struggling and still in your addiction. There's faith. And there is, just have faith. Yeah. It'll come together, I promise you. Just have faith and just keeping faith is what really it is about. And hope. Never lose hope and never lose faith. And I love all of you guys. Yes. I do.
Period. Love you guys so much. It's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. Fuck fentanyl every month on the couch. It's usually at the end of every month. So don't forget to tune in. If you have a story to share, you're more than welcome. I do mental health talk, fuck fentanyl, prison jail felon talk, menopause surgeries, and more. Okay, I see you, baby. We talk about it all, so don't be afraid.
We talk about everything.
It's literally no limits to what we talk about on this couch. So I will see you guys on the couch tomorrow. Wait, yeah, tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. I'll see y'all on the couch tomorrow. I love you guys.
I love
tomorrow
you guys
at 9:30 a.m. Central Time. We mornings on Fridays now. I'll see y'all in the morning. Good night. Oh wait, no, wait.
Oh, I was supposed to show the baby. I'm so sorry, y'all.
Look how beautiful he is.
Here's the baby. That saved my life.
He's out there smiling.
Look.
Hey. Hey.
He know.
Hey. Isn't he so cute? I know he's trying to get all these diamonds off my eyes.
All right, we love you guys. You guys have a blessed night.
Good night.
Good night.
Period. Thank you so much for sharing your stories, sis. You're so brave. So brave.
I'm telling you, I got